Special thanks to Patreon supporter DerekFrostWestbrook for making this video possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Textron Airland Scorpion. The Textron Airland Scorpion is an American jet aircraft proposed for sale to perform light attack and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance duties. It is being developed by Textron Airland, a joint venture between Textron and Airland Enterprises. A prototype was secretly constructed by Cessna in their Wichita, Kansas facility between April 2012 and September 2013, and first flown on December 12, 2013. The aircraft itself currently hasn't seen too much widespread interest. However, it is currently entered in a competition for the U.S. Air Force for a new trainer aircraft to replace the aging T-6 Texan. Surprisingly enough, this jet engine aircraft actually has the same operating cost to that of a propeller-driven T-6 Texan. So kind of an interesting aspect there. So it has low operating costs and definitely makes it a kind of standout competitor for that being a future United States Air Force trainer. So overall, really nice looking aircraft, really cool. Got that really nice modern look to it, and you know, I actually kind of am a fan of this jet. I think it came out pretty cool. Before we go ahead and jump in and take a look at the aircraft, I want to go ahead and give special thanks to Patreon supporter DerekFrostWestbrook for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is down in the description where you go and pledge a small amount to the channel every month and earn a video card request to your choosing depending on which tier you sub to. It's much appreciated and helps support my work and all that, and you earn a free vehicle request depending on your tier you sub to. So definitely feel free to check it out. Again, link is always in my video descriptions. Anyways, let's go ahead and kind of move into taking a look at the aircraft and see exactly what we're going to be going ahead and building in this tutorial. So obviously we have both the in-flight and landed versions of the aircraft available in this tutorial, so you'll be able to pick both of these. But basically the color scheme that we have on here is kind of the typical color scheme for the jet currently. Obviously if it were to enter service in the U.S. Air Force or other air forces around the world, it would probably be in a different color scheme. But it's basically just a two-tone, a darker gray on top and a lighter gray on the underside. So really nice looking aircraft, and I do like the color scheme for it. I think it looks pretty nice. But anyways, we got the top up here, pretty straightforward. Canopy, it is a two-seater. It also has the little logo here, which is Scorpion, which is the name of the aircraft currently. So that's on the side of the aircraft there. And smooth back, obviously landing gear, nothing too complex with that. We have the intakes here for the jet engines, and it's 2 engines, so kind of a cool setup for that. It's got the vertical stabilizers and horizontal stabilizers, and overall it's a pretty cool looking jet. It's pretty modern looking and, you know, overall simplistic as well. It's got a really cool front profile, I think, just with the way it looks and all that stuff. So overall, really love this aircraft. Hopefully you guys do as well. Let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer. Alright guys, go ahead and move it into our tutorial. We're going to go ahead and start off with layer 2 for the build. Now we're starting with layer 2 because it gives us a nice basis to kind of work and add the future layers on. It kind of gives us a good idea of the size of the aircraft and also look. So, you know, it's easier to kind of start from this point. If you guys are completely new to my tutorials, the way I like to structure these tutorials, I like to do half on camera, half off. What this means, I'm going to build the center line of the aircraft on camera, and then I'm going to leave the, I also will already have the left side built. I'm going to show you guys how to build the center line, the right side of the aircraft, and it'll be up to you guys to copy the right side over to the left side to complete your layer. It's pretty straightforward, and once we get for the first few layers, it's going to make a little more sense, but the aircraft is basically completely symmetrical beside like one tiny portion, which I'll talk about when we get to that point. So whatever we do on the one side will be done on the other side unless said otherwise. So it's really straightforward and pretty easy to do. If you do want to build the landed version of this, you need to make sure that you do build this correct height off the ground. Now as you can see here, we have basically layer 2 here, and it's sitting 2 full blocks of space above the ground. So you can see the black concrete here, 2 blocks representing the space between the ground level and basically the bottom of layer 2 here. So very important to make sure that is correct, because if it is too high, too low, it's not going to sit properly when we go to put the landing gear on at the end of the tutorial. So anyways, let's go and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to place down an iron trap door. We want to make sure the iron trap door is on the top portion of the block and not the bottom half like so. So we're going to have an iron trap door followed by a stone slab, a stone upside down stair, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stone blocks back, a black concrete block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stone blocks back, 2 stone top slabs, an iron trapdoor, stone upside down stair, and then 3 iron trapdoors after the stone upside down stair. Working our ways out to the sides, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some andesite walls. We're going to go ahead and go to the second stone block. We're going to place down an andesite wall on the side, followed by 1 and 2 more back, so we have a row of 3. We're then going to place down a light gray shulker box on the side like so, a coal ore block, and another light gray shulker box after it. We're then going to take our stone blocks. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stone blocks back, followed by 1 and 2 stone top slabs, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 iron trapdoors. Our next row here, we're going to go ahead and place down a andesite wall here off the stone block, followed by a diorite wall, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone blocks back, or sorry, 5 andesite walls back, and then we're going to take our stone blocks, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stone blocks back, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone top slabs, and then 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors. After that, we're going to then take a stone top slab, we're going to place it down the side of this andesite wall, followed by a stone upside down stair next to that wall, and then we want to go and place down 1, 2, 3 stone blocks back, and then 1, 2 andesite walls after it. After we have that done, that's going to basically wrap up what we have on the right side here. We're going to copy the same thing over to the left side, and you should get something that looks just like this for layer number 3, or sorry, layer number 2. For that, that's going to complete this layer. Again, here's an aerial overview of what it should look like, and with that, we'll go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 1. I guess moving into our next layer, we have layer number 1. Layer 1 is a pretty straightforward layer, so we're going to go ahead and do this all together, but to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab coming off the bottom of this stone block here in the front. We're going to then place down a skeleton skull coming off it, and then an iron trapdoor directly behind it. We're going to go ahead and skip 2 spaces, and then we're going to place down our iron trapdoor on the bottom here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more iron trapdoors to give you a total of 7. And then when we get to this black concrete block, we're going to place down a stone bundle on the bottom of it, and then we're going to go ahead and take our iron trapdoors and go back 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron trapdoors back there on the bottom. After that's done, we're going to go to the bottom of this block of coal, and over here on the left side, and then on the left side only, we're going to place down a andesite wall that drops down from it, and then a iron trapdoor on the bottom of it. We then want to go ahead and go over to the right side. In the right side, a little bit different here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves an iron frame and a white stained glass pane. We're going to place down an iron frame on the bottom of this block of coal and a white stained glass pane in the iron frame. After that, we're going to then take our iron trapdoors. We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iron trapdoors behind the iron frame. And then over here behind the andesite wall, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. After that, the last thing we need to do here is to go ahead and grab a dark oak wood button, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood button on this first stone block here on the intakes to both sides. And that right there is going to complete your bottom layer here, layer number 1 for the build. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer number 3. Alright guys, going ahead and move into our next layer, we moved into layer 3. For layer 3, we're going to go and start by placing down an iron trapdoor on top of this one here, stone brick slab back from it, stone brick stair, and then 3 gray concrete blocks. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 7 of black concrete blocks. If you do want to build an interior for this aircraft, you can go ahead and instead placing down a row of 7 here, leave this space open, and you can build your own little cockpit design. This tutorial does not include an interior, so we're just going to go ahead and fill this in with a row of 7 of black concrete. Anyways, whatever you decide to do after this row 7 of empty space or row 7 of black concrete, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gray concrete blocks back, 2 stone brick slabs, 2 daylight detectors, turn to night mode, and then a iron trapdoor on the end there. After that's done, go ahead and go back up to the nose. We're going to go ahead and work our ways out to the side. So along these 3 gray concrete blocks, we're going to place down 3 stone brick walls, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, or sorry, my bad, 17 blocks in total after the stone brick wall, so 17 gray concrete blocks back. We're going to go then place down a stone brick stair like this, a stair come off of it, so it turns into a corner stair, regular stair, and then a corner stair come off that stair, stone brick slab, iron trapdoor. After that, we want to go and then go back up here. We're going to place down a row of 2 stone buttons here on the side, and then a stone brick wall on your 4th gray concrete block. We're going to go and then place down a diorite wall, 2 prismarine walls, an air brick wall, stone brick wall, and that right there will be there for the side. After that, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 gray concrete blocks back. On the end here, we're going to go ahead and grab a orange stained glass pane and also an item frame. We're going to place an item frame on the end here and an orange stained glass pane. Now, if you're building this aircraft in flight, you're definitely going to want to do an orange stained glass pane. If you have this aircraft landed and not in the process of taxiing or have the engines on, go ahead and put a black stained glass pane in there instead for a little bit more accuracy. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and then go up to this first gray concrete block here and place down an iron trapdoor coming off of it, followed by a black concrete block behind it, and then a row of 1, 2, and 3 gray concrete blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stone brick walls after it. We then want to go ahead and grab our birchwood trapdoors. We're going to place down 2 birchwood trapdoors, come off the iron trapdoor, and black concrete block. We then want to go ahead and take our stone slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone top slabs, and a andesite top slab on the end here. Come off the andesite top slab, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 andesite slabs out. We're going to go ahead and place down 4, come off the next stone top slab. So 4 stone top slabs out, and then 2 out like so. After that, we're going to go ahead and take our end rods. We're going to place them down here on the tips. So these 2 andesite top slabs, like that to both ends. After that's all complete there, that is going to wrap up what we have for layer 3. Obviously, take what we did on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and you'll get a design that looks like this here for this layer. Anyways, that's it for layer 3. Let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 4. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our next layer, we'll be moving into layer number 4. For layer 4, go ahead and get started with here. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor on top of this gray concrete block, followed by a stone brick slab that goes back from it. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 light gray stained glass blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gray concrete blocks, stone brick stairs, stone brick slab, and iron trapdoor. After that, we want to go and then go to the sides here. We're going to place down 1 and 2 light gray stained glass panes on those first 2 blocks, a stone brick stair, 2 stone brick slabs, a quartz stair, and a quartz corner stair. After that, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gray concrete blocks, a stone brick stair, and a stone brick slab directly after it, followed by a skeleton skull here at a very slight angle. After that, we're going to go ahead and then place down a skeleton skull that's going to be hidden on top of this second prismarine wall right here. So just like that. And we want to go ahead and then place down a stone brick stair after it, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 gray concrete blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 stone brick slabs, 2 daylight detectors with the mode turned to night mode, and then 4 iron trapdoors back like so. After that's done, again, go ahead and go into the sides here. We're going to go and take our stone brick stairs here. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3 stone brick upside stairs, followed by a stone brick top slab. We then want to place down 2 iron trapdoors on those 2 gray concrete blocks. For the back here on the tail, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 stone brick upside down stairs on these first 2 stone top slabs, and then 2 polished andesite upside down stairs, just like that. From this, we're going to go ahead and take gray carpet. We're going to place down a row of 4 gray carpet on those stone top slabs, and then a row of 2 on those stone top slabs there. We then want to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab come off the front here of the stair, and we want to go ahead and then take our stone top slabs, and we're going to be placing down a long row of stone top slabs here, row 12 out to the side here. So come off this stone upside down stair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After that, we're going to go and do another row of 12 off this stair, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We then want to go ahead and go to this second stone slab here, and we're going to place down a skeleton skull coming off of it, and a skeleton skull coming off the side here of this stone brick upside down stair. Once that's done, we're going to take our top slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stone brick top slabs, and then we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4 polished andesite top slabs on the end there. We want to go and go to the last two polished andesite top slabs. We're going to place down 2 end rods coming off of them like so on both sides. And once you have that complete and transferred over to the other side, that is going to wrap up what we have here for layer number 4 for the build. And with that, let's move on to our next layer, layer number 5. Alright guys, go ahead and move into our next layer. We have layer number 5. For layer 5, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to take our light gray stained glass. We're going to place down a light gray stained glass block on top of the second block here. We then want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more blocks after it, so we have a total row of 6. On the end here, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 gray concrete blocks, stone brick stair, stone brick slab, and an iron trap door, followed by a stone brick wall on top of the stone brick stair. To the sides, we're going to take our light gray stained glass. We're going to place down 2 light gray stained glass panes on the first 2 light gray stained glass blocks, a stone brick wall after it, and then 3 light gray stained glass panes back, 2 stone brick walls, a stone brick corner stair, a skeleton skull right here in this space, and then a iron trapdoor like so. And that right there will complete the front section of our fuselage here. For our wings, we're going to go ahead and take our gray carpet on top of these blocks here. We're going to place down gray carpet all the way across. Also across this row here, or my bad, sorry, it's going to be across these 3 stone brick stairs. And then we're going to place down 3 gray carpets here. And then along all these stone top slabs, all the way up to the side, we're going to place down gray carpet. Same thing from with this line here. And then we want to go ahead and very simply grab ourselves stone buttons. We're going to go ahead and place down 4 stone buttons on those 4 polished andesite top slabs. And we want to go ahead and then take our stone buttons. We're going to place down 1 right here, skip a space of 1, stone button, skip 2 spaces, stone button, skip a space of 1, and then stone button there for your flaps there on the wings. With that done, going back to our verts, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 stone brick stairs on those 2 stone brick upside down stairs, and then 2 polished andesite stairs on top of those 2 upside down polished andesite stairs. And that right there is going to wrap up this layer. Go ahead and do what we did on the one side over to the other, and you'll be pretty much good to go. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our last 5 layers. Will be layers 6 through 8. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our last 5 layers. We have layers 6 through 8. For these layers, we're going to start by going to the top of the cockpit here. We're going to place down a daylight detector on top of this second glass block, followed by another brick slab, stone brick slab, and a daylight detector after it. We're going to place down a dark liquid trapdoor and a iron trapdoor directly after it. We're going to go ahead and place down an iron frame on this gray concrete block, and in the iron frame we're going to place down a polished andesite block, followed by a stone button on the top of the gray concrete block as well. So you get something that looks like that there for the cockpit. After that's done, we're going to then move to our vertical stabilizers. For this, we're going to go up from the stone brick stair and out with a stone brick upside down stair like that. So the stone brick stair, up, upside down stair. We're going to go ahead and place down a second stair back from it, and then a polished andesite upside down stair. We're going to go over to this side here and do the same exact thing. So like that. We then want to go ahead and place down a skeleton skull, come off the side of this stone brick stair. So this one right here, and then a end rod coming off of it. Same thing over here, and an end rod coming off it toward the rear. We're also going to place down an end rod coming off this polished andesite stair here on both sides. After that, we're going to go up from this polished andesite stair with 1 polished andesite stair like so, and then 2 stone brick stairs on top of those 2 stone brick upside down stairs. Same thing on the other side here. And we're also going to be placing down an end rod on these side here of those polished andesite stairs as well. After that, we're going to go ahead and go up from the polished andesite upside down stair with a stone brick upside down stair like that, and 1 more going forward, so kind of up and at the angle like so. And same thing over here on this side as well, just like that. Last thing we need to do here to go and finish this off is to go and take gray carpet, and we're going to place down 2 gray carpets on top of those stone brick upside down stairs. And once you have that all complete there, that is going to wrap up the in-flight version for the Textron Airland Scorpion. Hope you guys do enjoy the in-flight model, and with that, we're going to go ahead and now move into the landed version. So if you do want to build this thing with the landing gear extended or with the aircraft sitting on the ground, we're going to go ahead and move into how to do that next. Anyways, that's it for the in-flight version, and let's move into the landed version. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into the landing gear. The landing gear itself is really straightforward and simple. It makes it pretty easy for us as the landing gear kind of, the doors open, the landing gear sticks out, and then the doors actually close around the landing gear, so kind of a cool feature and makes it a little bit easier for us to build this aircraft. But to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go to the front, we're going to delete this iron trapdoor right here, this first one, and we're going to place down a direct wall coming down in its place. On the bottom of the direct wall, we're going to place down a block of coal, followed by a lever on the right side here, the block of coal, so the right side here, and then a skeleton spool on the right side of the diorite wall like that. We then want to go ahead and place down a stone button on the side of the block of coal, an item frame, and a white stained glass paint in the item frame like that. After that, we're going to go ahead and also grab ourselves a snowball, and we want to go ahead and place down an item frame coming off this diorite wall, and a snowball in the item frame like that for the front landing gear light. After that, we're going to go ahead and go back to the section back here. We're going to go ahead and go to this iron trapdoor in this spot here. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a birchwood fence gate. And we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate in place of that iron trapdoor, and we're going to open up toward the front of the aircraft. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone, was going to be a stone stair coming off the side of it. We're going to go and drop down from the stone stair, and we're going to place down a quartz slab like so. We want to place down a lever on the top of the quartz top slab like that, and we're going to go ahead and go over here and do the same thing. So stone stair, quartz top slab, and a lever on top of the slab facing toward the stair like so. Also on the bottom of the stairs here, we're going to go ahead and place down levers as well and flick them so they connect out to the stone slab like that. After that, I'm going to place down a block of coal here on both sides, stone button, item frame, and a white stained glass paint in the item frame. Same thing over here as well, just like that. And after that's all done there, that is going to pretty much wrap up the landing gear. And with that, that's going to complete my tutorial for the Textron Airland Scorpion. Hope you guys do enjoy this aircraft and are able to put it to good use. If you do end up using this design, do actually guys give me proper credit for it. This can be a thing from the sound below to link to my channel or this video if this does appear on social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. Again, big special thanks to Patreon supporter DerekFrostWestbrook for making this tutorial possible, and feel free to check out my Patreon page. Again, link is down in the video description. And that, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been DerekFrostWestbrook, and I'll see you guys next time.